From ugly face-offs
On that, they're going to have a debrief here. Lewis has.
to handshakes that almost turned into fights.
With the crowd being on his back as well, I mean, it was difficult for me, so it must have been twice as difficult,
This is 0% sportsmanship. Most disrespectful dart moments. Darts are built on precision. It's built on control. And above all, respect. But sometimes, that element of respect disappears. Starting off with number 10, Peter Wright vs. Gerwyn Price at the 2020 World Championship semis. This match was tense from the start.
Timing to produce something special, piles the pressure on Price. Price can't respond.
Wright celebrates after a big finish.
A rapid dancer from Peter Wright. Wow, how good was that?
He taps Price in the arm mid-celebration. That tap didn't look friendly.
Absolutely terrific. Little tap on the arm to Gerwyn Price.
Price turns slowly.
Double 10. Yeah, there's a reaction there. He knows he's got away with one. He knows.
Close-up stare. Two world-class players. Zero warmth. The tension stayed in the air for the rest of the match. This wasn't just celebration. It felt personal. Wright's tap looked playful to some, but Price clearly saw it differently. The mood shifted instantly, and the atmosphere changed from competitive to uncomfortable. Number 9. Justin Pipe's Coughgate. At the 2017 PDC World Championship, something happened that looked small, but it mattered.
John's right. What he didn't do, what he did not do, that any dart player would have done apart from Justin Pipe.
Bernie Smith lined up a key dart.
I've got a cough, I've got a cough. I turn away. I guarantee I turn away. He made no effort to do so.
And Pipe coughed mid-throw. The timing raised eyebrows.
Tactic for advantage, that was a tactic to make Bernie Smith miss. He got his way. Whether Bernie Smith heard it or not is absolutely irrelevant.
Take a look in slow motion.
And it goes on again. If that was Phil Taylor doing that, Phil Taylor would be reported on the back page of every newspaper.
Commentators reacted to it. Pipe said it was genuine, but fans still debate it today. In darts, even one sound can change everything because silence matters. Players rely on total concentration. So when a cough happens in the exact moment of release, even if accidental, it can feel deliberate. That's why this sparked so much debate. 8. Phil Taylor vs. Raymond van Barneveld. 2013 semifinal. Two legends. One cold ending.
Most. He got it. Phil Taylor beat Raymond van Barneveld
Handshake begins.
in the World Championship semi-final.
Taylor pulls him in tightly.
Shenanigans happening on stage.
No smiles, no words, just tension. Sometimes disrespect is quiet.
Phil not happy about something. Incredible goings on.
These two had years of rivalry behind them. Emotions were already high. So when the handshake looked stiff and forceful, fans noticed immediately. It felt like unresolved tension resurfacing on stage. Number 7. Daryl Gurney vs. Gerwyn Price. In a Premier League 2019 match, it ended in a draw, but it didn't end peacefully.
And a draw it is! And a draw it is! Well.
Gurney said something as they approached.
Sure about that. Some shenanigans on the stage. Well, words exchanged.
Price stepped forward.
Is separating both the players. Gerwyn Price has something to say. Daryl Gurney.
Luckily, the referee George Noble moved between them.
It's all boiling over. It's all boiling over.
Security stepping in during darts? That's dangerous. And serious. A draw should cool things down. Instead, it lit a fuse. Words were exchanged, body language turned aggressive, and officials had to intervene. That kind of confrontation is rare in professional darts. Number 6. Adrian Lewis vs. Jose Justicia. This incident from the UK Open Qualifier 2018 crossed into physical territory.
I think we might be having a word from the tournament director. It's 4 apiece here. It's very difficult from this vantage point.
An argument was building.
7-7. Game shot. And there it is. Adrian Lewis has somehow found a way to win it.
Lewis was clearly frustrated.
He is still not letting it go, and they're having to separate these two. Adrian Lewis has somehow won that match, but he's marred by some pretty ugly scenes that we do not want to see.
Lewis was fined £3,000 and given a suspended ban. Because pushing someone on stage isn't mind games. Arguments happen in sports, but physical contact changes everything. The shove shocked players and fans alike. It showed how quickly frustration can turn into something far more serious. Number 5. Nordic Masters 2023. It's not always the players. Sometimes the crowd also crosses the line. MVG was being booed.
Really disgraceful scenes. I can tell you the person who did that.
A drink thrown during celebration. That's not passion. Darts crowds are loud and passionate, but throwing a drink crosses the line. Players deserve safety and respect, even in hostile environments. Moments like this hurt the sport's reputation.
An idiot. Really, really good performance, Apto.
At number 4, Michael Van Gerwen versus Luke Humphries. Disrespect doesn't need words.
18.
Oh, 130.
Het is een uitstekende laatste leg, dat moet ik wel...
Head shaking.
Humphries afgeleid, Vergerwe lacht het weg. Nou, Vergerwe denkt ook niet zo kinderachtig nou, Luke.
Muttering.
Het ook, wat een merkwaardige wedstrijd was dit, zeg.
No pushing, no shouting, but the body language was clear. Not all disrespect is obvious. Sometimes it's subtle. A shake, a comment, a visible eye roll. Small gestures can still affect opponents and shift momentum in high-pressure matches. Number 3, an incident in a 2024 Open event shocked the whole sport.
In Nuneaton, England last week, he hit his opponent in the face with his fist. After the Englishman lost his match,
the handshake was offered.
Currently a debate as to whether Smith-Neale should now be banned from the sport of darts altogether for this behavior.
Punch thrown. The Adam Smith-Neale punch incident went viral.
Oh, and he takes it down with the second. Oh my God, Adam just kind of punched her.
He received an 8-month suspension from the DRA. That wasn't gamesmanship, that was assault, because this incident went beyond rivalry. A handshake is meant to end competition respectfully. When that moment turns violent, it damages trust in the sport and demands serious consequences. Number 2, Gerwyn Price vs. Gary Anderson. One of the most heated finals ever. Grand Slam 2018.
Quarters, he was 10-5 down against Sullivan. In the semi-finals, the Welshman has to make a strong start here.
Price is roaring in celebration.
Well, in it goes. He's going to put it up to again here. Well, what do you think happened, Wayne?
Anderson is clearly unhappy.
He's lost all composure there.
Price was fined £21,500 and given a suspended ban. That's how far it went. The Grand Slam final was already intense, but the celebrations, the proximity, and the physical contact pushed emotions over the edge. Fines proved that governing bodies take conduct seriously. And at number 1, the face-off that defined it. We end with the stare.
You were an art showman, come on.
Face-to-face tension. The stare down becomes symbolic of modern darts tension. Two competitors locked eyes, refusing to back down.